Yo, what is going on everybody? Shri Kanase here. So how this one product store did roughly $500,000 in a very short period of time. Now towards the end of 2020, mostly in the beginning of 2021, there was a lot of talk regarding one product stores and how they are basically the future of Shopify dropshipping, and I really didn't pay much attention to all of that hype simply because I'm a simple guy. I love my general stores because with general stores there's a large amount of benefits, like you can keep on selling different types of products without ever having just the entire store die like it is with one product stores, and a lot of other things which I've gone over several times in my other videos. But after doing just a little bit of research, I actually came upon one interesting one product store which actually took off more towards the end of the year. And this product was actually very interesting and the entire store was very interesting. So after doing a little bit of more deep diving and doing a little bit of more research, I was able to figure out that this store did roughly over $500,000 in sales. So we're going to be going over that in the ins and outs of this one product store to give you guys a great example of what is actually working right now. So without wasting any more time, let's just jump right into it. The first thing you'll have to do in order to find any type of success with this video or after looking at this store is to destroy that like button until it turns blue. I promise, just gonna take 2 quick seconds. Just tap that real quick so it turns blue. Okay, hopefully I've done that. But let's go ahead and reveal the store, and the store is none other than ultravisionpro.com. Now, if you haven't already guessed, I did find the store on exchangemarketplace.com, a great website to be selling your Shopify stores or buying others if you want to go that route. But UltraVision Pro, after diving into this product listing, actually got me really interested because first things first, let's look at the average revenue per month. It says $136,000 per month in average revenue with about $100,000 in monthly visitors. And according to them, the average profit is $24,000. So looking at this, you may be thinking that this is a great business, very profitable per month. If we scroll down just a little bit and come down to this chart right here, we can see that in total, since November of 2020, it has done roughly $680,000. And the peak month, it was at $282,000 just for one product. So that is actually very impressive in my opinion. Of course, the sales did die down, but that is how business works with one product stores. Nonetheless, during the time it was selling, it was very successful and it did more than $500,000. So that's what we want to take into account and see exactly what this store did right so that we can kind of mimic it and create our own success in a similar fashion. So let's look at the store right now and look at exactly what this store does. So let's go ahead and go now to the home page to see what the store does differently. The home page is like this right here, just a very, very dark design. A lot of people would say that this is outside of the norm. And let's go onto the Google Doc to start talking about the entire theme. First things first, with the theme, everything on the website is about the product only and nothing else. So if we go back and look through the website, we can see that everything, including the details of the product, the photos, the overall, even the background color, is all related to the product. It's a very dark black background color, but it matches perfectly with the product that they're trying to sell, maybe even with the niche that is related to this product. So if we keep on scrolling down all the way to the end, as we can see, still talking about the product, what customers are saying, and why we should get this product and so forth. So very interesting layout and very unique. And next thing is detailed information. Again, as we saw, they're very detailed about how they describe the product. If we just read it really quick, we can see that it says the bundled luminosity, which resembles a headlamp, makes the UltraVision Pro the most popular flashlight on the worldwide market. So as you can see, even with the words that they're using, very descriptive, very detailed, and induce a lot of emotions within the reader. So that is exactly what we're aiming to do with our own Shopify stores and our own product pages. We want to basically put a lot of emotion into the reader so the reader feels some emotions, and that is exactly what this store does with the detailed information it provides. Plus, the interesting thing is it has a black background. Now, there is nothing wrong with using the color black, but this is definitely different from the norm. You would find very few dropshippers who have different colored backgrounds and that actually work. And this is a great example of something that is working despite being completely different. So again, if we go back to the website and now continue on to the product page, because really there are only two main pages, the home page and the product page. And of course, with the product page, it takes us directly to the only product that is on the store. But even here, everything is the same color theme, and we can see that it is still a dark background. In addition, it is a very simple, a very sleek, and a very fast design. If you just go onto this website and go through the different pages, you can actually see just how fast it is. And that is exactly what we're aiming to do with our own websites, but that is one main reason why this website is so successful, why it has done over $500,000 in sales. You want to keep your website very simple, very sleek, and absolutely very fast, because the one thing that this website is missing is a bunch of different apps which slow down the website. And we'll be going over the product page and what kind of apps are actually missing very soon. But one thing a lot of dropshippers fail to realize is that simple works best. Your website needs to be simple, and your offer and your description also need to be simple, nothing too fancy and nothing too crazy. But that is exactly what this website does. And the last point regarding the theme is that there's a large amount of color consistency with this website. So what that means is that if they use one color, they use it throughout. And here with their theme and their overall design, there's only two major colors, this light blue color and the black background color. These two are the major players on this website, and that is exactly what they do. They do not introduce any types of other colors. Sure, they have a little bit of yellow here, but that is very, very minimal compared to what a lot of other dropshippers have. I've seen a lot of websites which of course aren't doing that well, have a wide variety of different colors, maybe some red, green, blue, black, and that is just not going to work. You want to stick to two major colors and use that throughout your website, and that is exactly what this website does right. But it doesn't stop there, because on the product page, which in a lot of people's eyes is the most important page, they actually add a lot of things which help their cause as well. Number one thing is trust boosting factor. If we just look at what they have, first of all, they have a very simple trust badge right here, right below the add to cart button. In addition, they have this little text which says in stock with something along the lines of 92% recommend the Ultra Vision Pro. A lot of people may think that this is absolutely fake, but for a normal shopper, this is just yelling trust in their eyes. And that is exactly what we want, and that is exactly what the store does right. You could have used a simple app to do this, but the store actually hard-coded this text into the product page, and that is a great idea, because hard-coding stuff in reduces the clutter that is on your website that can add up over time with all of the apps that you use and everything else. So we want to avoid that, and that is exactly where the store goes right. It doesn't have those unnecessary apps slowing down the entire website. In addition, they could have added an upsell app, but all they do is just say get a 15% discount for buying 2 or more. So very simple, very straightforward text. It doesn't slow down the website in any way, but it still gets the message across. And again, that is exactly what we want. So that is an incentive to increase average order value without the unnecessary apps. In addition, they have a lot of verified reviews. I'm not sure if they're fully authentic or not, but having this little trust badge next to the reviews helps tremendously. And they have these trust badges for almost all of the reviews, so that is again another trust adding factor, with a lot of images showcasing the product. So this is really doing a good job of adding a lot of trust. A lot of dropshippers out there have reviews, but they don't have enough images describing the product. Now, it's not required that you need to have images for all of the reviews, but it definitely helps, especially if it's the exact product which you want to sell, and that is where this website goes right. Plus, the description itself, if you haven't noticed, is filled with a lot of visuals along with a lot of information. So it has things like these images which showcase how the product works, how it should be used, and so forth. And it also has GIFs in there. So that is again adding a lot of trust to the description, and it is giving enough information to the customer so they don't have to read the description word for word. Because let's face it, nobody really likes to read big chunky paragraphs word for word unless it's an expensive product. So these GIFs definitely help with that as well. But with the product page, that is majorly what they do right. And finally, to end it with the product and the ads, of course, the product, it's a very useful product with multiple features. A lot of people might go as far to say that it is a saturated product. However, as you guys can see, the store was running this product within the past few months, November of 2020 and December, and even this year, and it was doing quite well. I think if this product were to be sold within the upcoming months, it can actually do well again because of the season that is associated with this product. People love to go outdoors during the summer season, and this product may be useful during that time period. But in addition to the useful product with multiple features, they have a mix of paid and organic ads. So there's no doubt that this store is running Facebook ads, but if we go over to Uber Suggest, we can actually see that this store is ranking for a lot of organic keywords, and it looks like they recently started ranking, but this data isn't fully accurate. Even with the numbers that it says right here, it's not fully accurate. But if we scroll down, we can see that it is actually ranking for certain SEO keywords, and it has sort of established itself as a brand. So as we can see, it is people are searching up Ultra Vision Pro, and of course that is their brand name, and that is really a good sign for this store, because that is letting other people know that this could be establishing itself as a brand, and in the long term and maybe even in the near future that could explode its sales. But clearly this store does get organic traffic from simple Google searches as well, but nonetheless overall it's a very good product and a good website as a whole. And this kind of changed my concept of how one product stores are run and whether they have any benefits or not. But definitely if you design your one product stores in a similar manner, it can do very well. But if you're looking to get any type of assistance with Google Ads specifically, I do currently offer one-on-one Google Ads mentoring. Just be sure to send me a message on Instagram at DedicatedYoung for more information regarding my one-on-one Google Ads mentoring. But if you found any type of value in this video, smash that like button and smash that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time.